Hi, it's Kevin here from Team Focus. I'm sure you've all had the phone call from a customer or your boss asking about a task and you're not quite sure where it is on your list or what the status of it is. So I'm just going to show you how to easily find a task or a group of tasks in Team Focus using our search function. Okay, the first steps in ad hoc search are just clicking up here in the search box and typing what you need to find. Let's search for payroll, press enter. Now it's currently showing you every task that has the word payroll in it or has had payroll in it at some point. As we store all field histories, Team Focus knows how to search through all past values as well. Now, as this is probably a phone call that's come in regarding an active task, this is currently showing you all tasks. So what we can do now is we can limit this search so it only shows you active tasks. And we can do that by in the search box, just put step active, press enter. That's now only showing us the active tasks with the word payroll in it. Now, as you can see, the search is made up of two parts in this case. The first one is just a word, payroll. That just means show me every task with that word. The second part is a field, a colon, and then a word. So basically that's saying show me the step and active. A step is what we call a system field, and that's a field that's available on every task for you. And that just means the step in the workflow that this task currently belongs at. So, as the default behavior in searches are always and, this is showing you payroll and everything at the active step. If I was to edit this and put an or in there between those, this is now showing me everything with the word payroll or at the active step. So you can see there's a lot more tasks showing up. Now I'll just remove that or again. Now if you want to search on any of your fields, it's exactly the same. You can now search for worker, colon, Kevin. And that'll now show all active payroll jobs with a worker of me. Now, because Team Focus knows that the worker is a user type field and it knows who I'm currently logged in as, I can now just type worker me and you'll see it'll achieve the same thing. One of the advantages of using a word like me means that if I save this search as a list, anyone that logs in that uses that will automatically get their own jobs. They won't get Kevin's jobs, they'll get whoever they're currently logged in as. So, fields like worker can have me. Anything that's a user field can have things like me. Now I'll just reset this search and I might do a search for, say, moved last week. Now moved is a date field. It's when this task was moved to the step that it's currently on, and last week is a special keyword that says the last calendar week. So you can clearly see there that's all the tasks that were moved in the last week. So you could search on any of our system fields that are using dates like created and moved and so on, or you could also make your own field called due, which could be a project due date or a task due date, and then you could say things like search for due colon tomorrow or due colon today, due colon next week, and it would show you all the tasks with a due date value of next week or today or whatever you'd specified. Now with searching, because you can make these into lists and you want your lists to be formatted nicely, you can actually specify how you want these to display on the screen as well. You can use sort by and group by. So at the moment you can see all these ID values are all just sorted by the order that they came out of the database in. If I click on this, I can now say sort by ID, press enter, and you can see the results are now sorted by the ID value here. Now if I'd like to group this by worker, for example, now click on here and go group by worker. This will now group by worker and then sort by ID within that. So you can see now each worker has their tasks separated with a different heading. Now I'm sure you're wondering, how do I know what all those different things are that I can type in? Well, firstly you can go for help on all of our field types and there's an advanced searching help section, but the easiest way to do that is go into the search builder. Now I normally record these videos at a little bit of a zoom factor, so I'm going to have to zoom out for a second just so you can get my normal size. This is a normal 13-inch laptop size. Now if I click on Search Builder, you can see that it loads all the Search Builder stuff, so I'll just go through that. So the first thing to notice is this number down here. This is currently saying that by default, with searching for everything, this team is showing you all tasks with 87 tasks in it. Now let's try and limit this to stuff that was moved last week. So I go down to here and go last moved, then I get this box, I can just say last week. You can see this has immediately updated to 7 and it's updated this search string down here, so you don't actually have to know what all those commands are. You can just use this screen to generate all those strings for you. Now by going through this form you can look at all the other fields that you have here. This shows you all the system fields and all the user fields that you've created for your own teams. You can look at steps, you can look at workflows, and you can look at attachments, timers, all that sort of stuff. Now when you're finished with this, all you have to do is click on full search and it'll actually go back and write that search and show you all those tasks. You Could have also saved that as a list, and that'll then become a saved search for you that'll be shared across your entire team. If you want to know more about lists, I suggest you go and look at the lists video and how they work across your team. Other than that, thanks for your time, and I can't wait to see what you do with Team Focus. Thank you.